I'm going to make a radical statement, and you can agree or disagree after. I do not like to buy things online. Or rather, I'm open to looking for things online, but I will travel to see the things in person before saying yes to it. So, for example, this rug that I'm sitting on, I don't know if you can see it, probably not, but this is a hand-woven cotton rug with some aspects of silk. And when I saw this online, I thought it was quite interesting because the design was quite nice. When I went to buy it, or before I bought it, I went to see it in person, touched it, felt it, and thought, yeah, I'm gonna get this. The sofa that I have, it's also one of these things that I saw online. I went like a Facebook marketplace kind of thing, then I went there, sat on it, felt it, thought, hey, this feels good, I like it. Then I went to buy it. In fact, on the sofa thing, I was going to a few sofa places just to feel the sofa, just to see which one feels good, which one sits right. I think this is ergonomics that you just can't figure out from looking at the picture. You can tell me all the dimensions, you can tell me what the materials are to make this, but the ergonomics, the design of how something feels when you're using it is a whole new level. You need to experience it for yourself. And that is why when I buy things online, which is quite rare, I go and see things in person. So I used to buy some clothes online, and I have not bought clothes online for a very long time now. Since maybe April last year, so it's been quite a while. And I only buy clothes in person now. I used to buy clothes online because of the whole idea that it's just so convenient. And I'm quite standard in size, so I know in Asian markets or in the Western markets, I know roughly what size I wear. And that always fits me. Sometimes I just need some alteration. But as I started to look deeper into clothes, I noticed that it's not just about the fit, it's about the overall put togetherness, the overall style maybe. Because something can look very good in pictures and something can measure out right. You can tell me the materials made, but the way you wear it is just a whole different feeling. You know how sometimes you go and shop and then you buy a piece of clothes, it looks nice on you, it looks good in the mirrors, but after wearing it, like you buy it, you wash it, bring it home, wash it, and then iron it and wear it out for a day. After a couple of hours, you realize it doesn't really sit right with your body, because as you move, the clothes move with you, and the design of the clothes, I don't know if the word is ergonomics, but the design of the clothes just don't fit you and your lifestyle. Or maybe it's just bad design. And so it's important to go and try these clothes, to move about, to really put them on you before saying yes and no to things. So I never understand when you're buying clothes online, they just tell you what the sizes are, the shoulder to shoulder, pit to pit, whatever measurements there are. Because if it's a t-shirt, if it's a basic, sure, I understand, because it's just standard. But if it's a nice cut, if it's a very creative piece, those information mean nothing to me. I need to be wearing it to feel it on my skin. Also, I never understand people who don't know enough, people who sell the clothes, right? You don't know what goes into the material of your clothes. Who is manufacturing the clothes then? So, yeah, I'm someone who buys natural material, and I don't even, unless it's necessary, I even avoid, like viscose, I avoid, it's called Copra, which is a higher grade of synthetics. And sometimes, don't get me wrong, sometimes some clothes just need synthetics, like yoga clothes. And I use that. I use the polyester. But otherwise, I try to avoid synthetic material. And other things that I care about now will be the stitching, the finishing, the design, the way it lays on your skin as you wear it, the way it looks as you're moving, because life is not a standing still thing where you just look into the mirror. You have to walk, you have to move around, you have to turn. And all these details add up. And so I was in Shanghai, right? And Shanghai is beautiful, by the way. Great fashion city. The three pieces of wonderful coats I saw and I looked at. One was this beautiful long coat with a couple of ways of wearing it, but primarily instead of the sides being fixed. It's all buttons, so you could remove the button and it looks like a poncho, and then you can use them as like a scarf that goes around your neck. It's really beautiful, it's really stunning. It's this big bright red, and I like bold and vibrant colors because my wardrobe had been a bit beige for a while, and I thought, you know, that was not reflective enough of who I am. So I really wanted to buy that, but what was stopping me? I think the first one is I don't live in a cold enough country, and I have a lot of coats. I think I might have more coats than summer dresses. Or like, yeah, I definitely have more coats than linen summer dresses. So I thought I didn't need that. The second thing is, well, the design was quite nice. The structure was good. It was 100% wool as well. I quite like it. Why did I not get it in the end? I mean, other than my suitcase was completely full, there were some pieces there's some details to the overall structure that I just didn't think it was nice. I put it on and I thought it looked quite good, but in the end I did not buy it. The second piece, it was beautiful. It's this golden 100% silk and embroidery tang style coat, overcoat, cardigan with a little bit more of a shallow, maybe a wider cuff with a shallow side attachment. So you know how usually with coats it goes all the way to your armpits, and then that's where your sleeves come out. This was a bit bigger, so the part where your sleeves are is much lower from your armpit. So it's a little bit more like an oversized style, but it looked very nice. So that was absolutely stunning. It featured this mandarin collar. So mandarin collar is the one that's like it's a collar, but instead of a flap down, it's just one thing that's up. So the only thing I did not like about that, and it's such a pity because the collar was very high, and I think it was a intentional design, but it was so high I was just I was moving around and trying to feel good in this dress, in this little coat, and as I was just moving my neck around, moving up and down, it was just cutting into my neck. They told me they could alter it and take 1 centimeter off, but it really cuts into the embroidery on the side, so I did not get it. I'm pretty sure I could get a custom made one to my size. I don't know, maybe my neck is shorter than normal people, or maybe the tall neck or like a tall collar is just a style that doesn't suit me. So I did not get that. I thought it was absolutely stunning. And the last one was a Loro Piana alpaca material coat, overcoat. It's a wrap coat with a tie in the front and then pockets on the side. You can also tie the back to leave it as an open coat. And initially I thought that was very, very nice because I had so it was a bit of a Chinese style again, but with Western materials, alpaca, right? You don't have alpaca in China. So I really like the East-West mix. However, I sent the picture to my mom, and she said, oh, when you tie it in front, because of a wrap, and because it's a wrap dress, instead of wrap dress, the collars being open, it was all wrapped up. And then it kind of looked like a bathrobe. So did not like that, and I didn't buy that either. But in general, my point is, there's some things that look really, the material is completely amazing. The fit looks good. The way it styles on a mannequin is also very good. But as you put it on yourself, as you're moving about, as you're trying to see how it integrates into your lifestyle, you realize that some things just don't work. Some pieces are beautiful, but they just don't suit you. And so this is why I'm a big advocate for buying in person. Traveling all the way just to look at something, feel it, wear it, move around with it to see if it suits you or not. It might be more expensive, but you get so much more wear out of it. And I'm a big fan of that. One of the things I'm doing now is to calculate the cost per wear of the clothes that I have. And I'm pretty sure by trying it on instead of buying it online, I'm going to increase my wearability of my pieces and reduce the cost per wear. So that's my big advocate. Do not buy things online. See, try, and feel it first before you buy things. All right, till then, bye.